Hello, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We are going to be making this knotless, scanty, cute braids hair, and this is the hair extension we use. This is Darling Superstar Easy Braids. It retails for about 1,700 naira. That's less than $5 or around $5, and less than $5. Definitely less than $5. In this video, I am going to show you how I part the brick layer, the brick pattern type of pattern. This is just where you make sure that the linings of the braids, the patterns, are on each other just as a brick will be placed. This is done to ensure that when you pack your hair up, your hair lies down flat, because each braid is going to have a space in front of it on your scalp to lie down towards the ponytail or towards your style, so it makes it look more elegant. And also I am going to show you how I add my hair extensions for the knotless braid of this size. You're going to see that. So this is my kid sister, and we have a wedding coming up in about 2 weeks or less, and we wanted a protective style for Christmas that is going to be cute. See, these were her conditions. She wanted a hair that will be cute, that will be painless, because she will have to take this style down very soon and make the general hairstyle for the bridesmaids. And she wanted a hair that will be easy to take down and will not take so much time to make. So her 4 conditions, this was the style I could come up with. It is economical, easy to make, easy to take down, painless, and fast to make. Easy and fast to make, painless, easy to take down, economical, and shit, I've forgotten the fifth point. But this was just the and cute, of course it had to be cute. That was our fifth reason why I chose this hairstyle. So I am going to show you at regular speed later in the video how I make the knotless braid. And because we wanted the hair to be painless, we decided to make this knotless braid. And I promise you, at the end of the hair, she was able to pack it into a ponytail, which is not usual when you make regular braids, because it is going to be painful. But this was not painful. She was able to style it almost immediately, and so far she's loving it. It is easy to style because the hair is not too much. And so let's continue. Very soon I will have the video at regular speed for you to see how I added the hair extension to achieve the knotless hair braid look. And also I had concerns about like having the beginning of the hair extremely thin. I just felt like it was going to pull down on the hair, but it seems as if that is actually what people aim for. But that was not my aim. I just wanted it to taper down a little bit and just progress into a regular braid size without it looking so extremely thin at the end. And I think the way I was able to achieve this was to not braid the hair twice before adding the hair extension. So I just crossed my hand once, twice. Don't worry, very soon I will have the video on regular speed so that you will be able to see what I mean. So now, to start off at regular speed, I asked her to section off the hair extensions just as she would be giving to me if I was making like a knotted braid, like a regular braid, box braid. So she now shared that single section into 5 pieces, making the first 2 to be just a little bit smaller than the other 3. So she gives me the 2 smallest piece first, and then gives me 3 more pieces of the braiding hair to complete the hair that we add to each braid. At some point you might see about 4, most times 5, or 6. It depends. Like if I just feel, because like the thickness of her hair varies too. This beginning part, this side closest to her edge, of course, as usual, is kind of thinner than the middle of the back of the hair, so I just vary as I go. But I start off adding the smaller sections of braiding hair. So I share the hair into three. If you do not know how to braid, I have a video of how to braid. I haven't made one of how to box braid, but if I have any request on that, I will, or I will also do it later. But if you do not know how to cornrow, I made a video of how to cornrow. In that video, I went through 7 complaints or challenges that I have heard of or seen, or I know that people who are learning how to braid complain about, varying from the braid lifting or lying flat on the scalp, adding too much hair, how to add hair, when to add hair, or the braid being wonky, like not consistent, or the braid being too loose. I went through 7 of them. I demonstrated how people braid that causes that mistake, and how to braid in a way that helps you prevent that challenge. That video is so helpful, and if you watch it, if you watch just that video, you will get the whole gist of how to braid. I promise you, you will be a beginner braider after watching that video. So as you can see, I just braid once and proceed to add the hair extensions. If you want your braiding hair to be, if you want the knotless braid to start off a little bit tinier than this at the root of your hair, you can braid twice instead of once, the way I did. But considering the hair we are adding, the weight and just everything, this was perfect for me, and that was how I did it. So I proceed to keep adding the hair extensions until I add the amount of extensions that we are supposed to use for the single braid, if we were to make a braid that is not knotless braid. And when we are done, I just braid it to the end. I wasn't braiding it to the tip of the hair. You know how it is when you're making someone's hair for money, you're kind of more dedicated and more serious. But if you're making like the hair of a relative or just a free hair, I do not know where the morale go to. You will not be as excited and as enthusiastic as. But I was braiding the hair like down to a certain length, and then I stopped. Later I got to sit down and then started braiding it down to the tips. That is not how I do when I'm making a client's hair. I braid all the way to the down and I don't get tired. But this hair, I was already feeling like I was going to get tired, and I'll just braid it so that I can sit down later and finish the rest. We don't sit down to braid hair most times in Nigeria. Okay, we do sometimes, but it still depends. And I sat down to braid the tips of the hair. It doesn't affect the quality or the output of the hair. It's just it's not even a lazy approach. It's just what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So you can see how careful I am when I am braiding the edges. The hair is thinner here, and I am being careful. I am not applying too much pressure from my hand and my wrist. That was another thing people complained about when they are braiding. You really need to watch that video. If you do not know how to cornrow perfectly, you will find that video helpful. I will leave the link in the description bar. And let's continue. Wherever I have a comment to make, I will do so. Okay, but let me just gist through this video. So I have this idea of, like, sometimes when I watch videos of stylists from other African countries and I see what they do, I just wonder how much do they use to braid this hair, how much are the prices of hair extensions there. Most times I know the prices of hair extensions from like the US and the UK, because we have several people braiding their hair there and they get to see how much those things are. And then I wonder, and it made me wonder if there are people that are also wondering the way I am wondering if what the prices of hair extensions are in Nigeria, or for Nigerians not living in Nigeria, that always say hair extensions are cheaper here. When I see them, when people come to Nigeria, they buy these cheap hair extensions and travel with them. And I'm like, but on YouTube, I hear people say these hairs are like $3, $3.99. Why are you bothering yourself transporting this hair there when you can just buy there? And they're like, no, these hairs are more expensive there. And they buy synthetic hair from Nigeria and take it to the US. I do not understand. So it just gave me the idea of making a video where I get to show you some of the very common braiding hair or hair extensions that people use, and just tell you their prices in Nigeria. Then we compare it to the value of dollar to just have an idea, and tell you the prices of services in an average. My salon is like a middle class type of a middle class salon, let me put it that way, like in according to Nigerian standard. It is not like the tush salon you will go into, and it is not like the worst you will see. So it is just about right there in the middle. My prices are also around there in the middle. So if someone is interested in seeing this is actually a video idea I'll make, and I hope it will be useful. I am just curious because I like amebo. If you're not in Nigeria, I don't know what is amebo. It's just getting to know, just knowing random informations that are not supposed to concern you, but this one concerns me. So I don't know if someone is interested. I'll get to do that video just in case someone is curious about it. So let's finish up this hair and I'll show you how I completed the tips and what we did after that.